Hey there, Knights. Sir Corey here. Just out on a afternoon stroll through one of the couple of trails that we have here in my hometown. It's about a 5-mile trail. It's called the Iron Ore Trail, and I'm going to be making a full-length video showcasing it. It's actually really nice for being right in the middle of the city. Yeah, so today's video is going to be about meditation and mindfulness. You're probably thinking to yourselves, like, what? What does that have to do with hiking and backpacking and stuff? I think meditation has a lot to do with it, actually. I mean, why do we go to the woods anyway? Have we ever really just stopped to question that? I think it's a way to escape the world and its cruelty and a lot of other negative things that we have on our mind. Of course, we all hike and backpack for our own reasons. Every time I've had to go to the doctor over the past couple of years, I've noticed that my blood pressure is kind of up there. I do have anxiety problems that mimic themselves as heart attacks sometimes. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with why my blood pressure is up there. I worry a lot. I worry about my health, probably more than anyone should. I worry about my wife and her health, as well as the kids and my job, and even this YouTube channel. All of those things sometimes just builds up and builds up inside me, and I try to hide it. I try to keep it down deep, but sometimes the body and the subconscious mind it doesn't know what to do with itself. I think that's its way of lashing out. So being one to not like to take medicines unless absolutely necessary, I'm going to try to do it the natural way, the healthy way, without all the nasty side effects. And they say going out for a walk is really one of the best things that you can do. That's one of the many reasons I love to hike. Because that's what you're doing, you're walking. But I want to take a next step. I've started a meditation routine. This meditation routine is called mindfulness breathing. Basically all that is you sit there in silence for 5 to 10 minutes. You can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes open, but make sure you don't stare at any particular thing. That'll strain your eyes or make you go cross-eyed. But if you do keep your eyes open, stare at a blank wall, but don't stare at the wall. Stare past that wall into nothingness. Don't think about any particular thing. Don't worry about anything. Don't itemize anything. Think about nothingness. Give your brain a chance to rest. If you're like me and you're a perfectionist and you've got 100 million different hobbies, it really never gets a chance to rest. It never gets a chance to breathe. So I've been doing that first thing in the morning when I get up. I'll go to a quiet place before everybody gets up. It's not very quiet out here now, is it? So basically, when you're meditating with mindfulness breathing, you're just sitting there in a comfortable position. You don't have to sit in a lotus style position or anything. Just make sure you're sitting on the floor, not the bed. You got your back sitting up straight, because there is scientific proof that energy from your core shoots in a straight line from your core straight up through the top of your head. And I'm not one to believe in chakras and energies, and you don't have to pray to a Hindu god or anything like that. I'm a Christian myself, but this is just a moment in time just for you. Before you get the hectic days started and have to deal with all the stresses in life, and gives your brain a time to rest and breathe. And you don't have to do it for any long periods of time. They say anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes is enough, and there's really no benefit after that mark unless you're really trained. Now, your mind is going to want to fight with itself. It's going to want to start thinking of things. It's going to want to start worrying about things, and you can actually get stressed out just by sitting there trying to not get stressed out. That's where it takes practice. It's not something you can just do. But if you keep a daily routine every morning, every evening, then you'll eventually get the hang of it. Your mind will actually learn to rest. But what you want to do is, if a thought or a worry does enter your mind, acknowledge it. Acknowledge that it's there. See it. And then pass it along. And if another thing comes along, just pass it along. Acknowledge, pass. Acknowledge, pass. And then if your mind gets a little too distracted or cluttered, start focusing on your breathing. In through your nose, feeling the coolness of the air touching the nostrils, feeling it open you up. Fill your lungs with much needed oxygen, because on a normal day you're really not using the full extent of your lungs anyway. So it is good to actually take about 5 or 10 minutes and just fill all of your lungs up with oxygen so it can get energy for the rest of your body. That's how I explain it. You're getting oxygen in more than you would any other time, and that oxygen is processing into the chemicals that it needs to process into, which in turn gives you more energy. But anyway, you might think, oh, well, if I do it really early in the morning, I'm going to be sleepy. I just got up. I don't want to go back to sleep. It's actually the exact opposite. I feel more energized after a 5-10 minute session, and I actually feel happy too. There's like this sense of euphoria comes over me, and I'm just like, yeah, I just did something good for my body. I just did something for my mind, and I'm ready to just take on the day now. I'm no professional by any means. I just started it a couple weeks ago, but think about it. That's what I have to say out of this whole video, is to just think about it. Just think about yourself. Take care of yourself just for 5 to 10 minutes a day. I'm no doctor, I'm no yogi, priest or anything like that. I'm just a hiker, just a backpacker like you. If you're out hiking for health benefits, if you're out hiking to clear your mind, this is one way of doing it. It's a good thing to do before you go out on a hike. That way you don't make any dumb decisions. You go out with a clear, level head, and you're more mindfulness of everything around you. And that's another thing I've noticed. After meditating and focusing on your breathing, I've learned to focus on other things, like looking at certain leaves, trees, flowers, love, time with loved ones. I've learned to focus on those things a lot better too. And it's almost like having a lens pulled away from your eyes, and you're actually seeing this world with whole new eyes. After my last daily vlog video, I watched it back and I realized all of my vlog videos are basically saying the same thing. I'm sorry for not shooting another video. I'm sorry that the production quality wasn't as good as I could make it. I'm sorry I didn't get enough subscribers. That sort of thing. And then I realized, I'm sorry for a lot of things. I'm doing the best I can do with what I have. And I'm just not going to be sorry anymore. Just know that every video that I put out, I'm giving it 100% of my time, 100% of my energy and effort. And I just hope that it's good enough, and I hope it's informational and entertaining as well. We do have a lot of awesome things planned for the next season of Knights of the Trail. I want to thank everyone very much for subscribing to our channel. We have a lot of new subscribers as of late. Knights of the Trail has gained like 30 subscribers within the past 2 weeks, which is just phenomenal for us, and it makes us feel appreciated. It makes us feel like the work and effort that we're putting into these YouTube videos is actually worth something. So from the bottom of my heart, and I speak for the rest of the Knights of the Trail, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch our videos and to subscribe to our videos. You know who you are. And today I'm going to leave you with this. Just take a moment, pause, rest, relax. You have to heal yourself before you can take care of anything else. Thanks again for subscribing. And if you are new, please leave a comment below and tell me what made you subscribe. What are we doing that you enjoyed enough to subscribe to us? That way we know to keep on doing it. Alright, until next time, Knights, stay strong and hike on. We'll see you out on the trail.